folks. Another season, another year. Congratulations. I love this, but what's getting me most is, will you stop growing?
I'll try. Yeah, I know it's been crazy because obviously I only see these guys mostly in the summer for when we shoot it. So it's crazy to see how everyone's changed. And for me, it's like a physical growth. And now I'm maybe 1 or 2 inches off Colton over here. So
and don't you forget it.
Okay, yeah.
It doesn't surprise you when you see him and you're seeing how much he is. I mean, not just growing as a great actor, but I'm just talking about height in general.
Oh, absolutely. Season 1, I was hugging him. He was here. Season 2, he was eye to eye. Now I'm looking up at him. I'm terrified of what's going to happen if we get a season 4.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to get a season 4. I know it's going to be, and it's all about your story. How does it feel seeing your story growing in the eyes of the audience across Canada and across North America?
It's been great, and the exciting thing, too, is there are moments, that it's all based on my life, but there are really specific moments that are actually, torn from my memory. And one we got to see this year is him performing stand-up for the first time in a bar underage, and he was doing the same act I did when I did that. And so it's kind of, sometimes you look at it, it's all great, and it's fun, it's a great show, and you're happy with the cast, but every now and then it's like, oh, he's acting out of memory. And that's when it gets a little weird like that. But overall, it's just been a huge blessing.
It has been. What's been your favorite so far from last season? What was your favorite?
Oh, my favorite in general?
Yeah.
My favorite? These people, I would say. No, favorite bit is just... Yeah, seeing, it's obvious how much Mark and Ben, hand in hand, are growing more and more, but it's nice to see the growth from everyone else, too. Going off, doing some different stuff, treading new ground. It's nice. For Mike, too. Hey, he's doing pretty good these days.
Yeah, you can't argue about that, but the thing is, though, you guys know how to represent Canadian families, and I think that's the most important thing. How does it feel knowing that, you can look at June Cleaver. She's cool, but you know what? You're cooler.
Thank you so much. No, what I think I love the best about Mary, thank you very, very much, is that, she's lovely, she's sweet, she's wonderful. She also tells it like it is. And I've had more moms tell me how much they love the idea that Mary's actually like the person who puts her foot down, holds everything together. And that's what most moms are doing in the house. They're basically keeping the boys in line. And that's what we do.
Yeah, and you do it well. But you, sir, of course, being the focus, how does it feel that you've grown so much into this character and just as an actor in general, too?
Yeah, I think it's really cool. And this is the first project there. I've had a second season and I've been able to come back, and then a third as well, and hopefully a fourth. And it's just, it's so special to kind of come back and see everyone again, because oftentimes you do a project and you say goodbye and you often don't see people again. So it's almost like a second home out here in Newfoundland. So growing up with the character as well, it's like things that I learned from other projects in the other parts of the year I can bring into it and help. And I think it really adds to the whole thing as well. It makes it real that the character's growing along with the actor, and that, it's great. So I'm so lucky to be doing it again and again every summer, and it's so fun. So.
Well, it's fun to watch, but let's get into what the new season is, because this is kind of important, because I know what years we're talking about. For me, I had a blast.
Yeah.
I don't know if it works out the same way in what we're going to see.
Well, a lot of changes. We start off with Mark getting glasses, which, spoiler, I have in real life. And also, for him, when he first comes to this school, he's scared, he doesn't know anybody, he's desperate to fit in. And now he's got his little group, he's got his little school family. And at the end of this season, we're going to say goodbye to that school. He's going to go off into a new decade, the 90s, and a new school, high school, and without maybe many of the people he's in class with now, because it'll be all mixed up. So he's finally found himself. Just in time to have it all blow up, And that's the way life is. He gets settled, and there it goes again. So, yeah, we see some great changes, and he finally starts performing professionally as a comedian in clubs and stuff like that, and also has to deal with his heart and, his interest in Fox and her interest in him and things like that. So a lot of things kind of climax and end and change, and I kind of look at this season as kind of the end of part one. And then next year, hopefully, if we're back again, was a new school. It's high school's a new decade, and that'll be part two. So I'm pretty happy with the way this went and the way it all ties up.
How do you see it? Because, of course, you're in the trenches with them. So how do you see it?
Man, it's been, yeah. Seeing Mark come into his own is sweet. That's softened the shell.
But I'm talking about yourself, too.
Oh, my gosh. Well, Mike's spreading his wings. He's finally comfortable at the station, and he knows confidently what he wants to be doing. And again, I guess, spoiler alert, what he continues to do, even now. So it's really sweet to see him progress from being so kind of lost and confused to finally having the comfort of, yeah, this is sweet. I like this.
Is it scary, though, that when we know what the story is supposed to be and how it grows, but when you look at your character as a mom and seeing the kids growing up, there's got to be something else going on with you because you're starting to see that that nest is slowly going to be empty.
That's perceptive. That's exactly what starts to happen this season. My boys are getting wings, and they don't need their moms quite as much anymore. So the fact that that's hard on Mary. Where does she fit in? What does she do? Who is she if she's not integral to their lives at every moment? So there's some growth there of her figuring out, well, who will she be when it's an empty nest? Yeah.
Yeah, can be a scary thing, but also for us, it's a fun thing to watch. Look, as we wrap this up, sir, how do you want fans to see? What do you hope they get out of this season? We've gotten so much more throughout every year, but this one's special because we're going into manhood slowly.
Yeah, I guess, we've all been there. We've all realized these growing pains, and they are going to hurt, but they're there for a reason. And change can be hard, but it's necessary, and you'll come out through the fire on the other side a bit stronger. So you got to go through it, but it's worth it, And one day you'll grow up, and you'll be able to hire a boy who's more talented than you to be you, if you just work hard and eat your vitamins.
And of course, years later, you'll find out that glasses are cool, and everybody's trying to get glasses now. So even when they're not supposed to be wearing them. Yeah, right. So, folks, congratulations on another great season, and I know we're going to be talking again next year. Congratulations.
Thank you, Rudy.